Right. So we're just starting up, obviously. Just waiting for a few people to come in so we can explain where we are. I'm going to set up on maybe from that side. Oh. Oh. Right, so this morning we're just outside of the Halal Chicken Slaughterhouse. I'm just setting up my drone because a truck has gone in, so we want to see them unloading the trucks. I can't see it from where I am here, so we've got the drone to be able to send up over the top to be able to go and see exactly what they're up to. There's already been a truck come in this morning. Make sure everyone gets a bit of a stare when they come in. I should be working here. Right guys, so I'm standing outside of a Halal Chicken Slaughterhouse. I'm a vegan activist, an animal rights activist. We are here to bear witness to the animals going in. I'm part of Project Livestream today with It's Mel and Steve. We've just done a little brief at the beginning. And yeah, we've just had a lorry come in. Literally as I pulled up, I had to swing the car on the side, pull the handbrake up, jump out the car and film because the truck literally pulled in as I was coming in. So I've got a drone. We're going to send this over the top so that I can see. Unfortunately, I can't live stream from the drone, but we're going to send it up over the top to see if they're unloading the chickens. Right, I'm just going to put the camera. Just going to lean the camera up against here for the minute. Yesterday I sent the drone up from like over there because I didn't want to do it right outside the gate, but today I'm doing it right outside the gate. So yeah, I'm here to capture, I'm here to show people the truth behind what happens when you consume animal products. In the UK alone, we kill around 20 million chickens a week, which is about 2.8 million chickens a day in the UK alone, just so that we can eat their bodies in a sandwich. Just for our own selfish needs. So yeah, I'm gonna send this up because a truck has gone in, and we wanna see if we can get the pressing all the buttons now. Okay, right, that's focused. So we want to capture the chickens being unloaded because yesterday we got them sorting through the chickens. Hi Jeremy, thank you for being in my live. So yeah, I managed to get the chickens sort of being sorted through bins and stuff yesterday, but I didn't capture them unloading them. So that is my aim today. I really want to get them unloading the chickens off the trucks. So yeah, I'm going to send this up real quick now. where's that lorry gone?
The whole point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
So I can't see where that lorry's gone. Yeah, I can't see where the lorry's gone right now, so I'm just trying to locate it on the thing. The thing is, I'm allowed to be doing this as well. I know what I'm allowed to be doing. There's no fly restrictions over this area. And they do not own the airspace, so I'm allowed to do this. So there's not a huge amount I can see going on right now. I don't know where the lorry is. I think the lorry's gone maybe inside the building. I think the lorry might have gone inside the building, right? I'm sorry, I didn't realise my face is cut off of the thing. So I think the lorry has gone inside of the building to get unloaded. I don't know. So, yeah guys, we're just outside of a Halal Slaughterhouse. So we are outside of IHP Limited, which is just outside of Hemel Hempstead in a place called Bovingdon. So yeah, I'm at the moment, I have my drone currently over the top of the slaughterhouse. So here you can see this is where the chickens go in and they get sorted inside here. Yesterday we managed to capture people sorting chickens out of wheelie bins into these other bins. But yeah, I'm just trying to, my aim today is to try and capture the, it's going to be hard because I'm on my own. I can't see where the truck's gone that arrived when I got here. So I think it might have gone into the building. So my aim is to try and capture the my aim is to try and capture the my aim is to try and capture the trucks getting sorted. I've just got to make sure nothing comes round while I'm trying to get this down. Right, so at the moment, I can't really see too much. I can't really see too much going on at the minute, so I'm just turning it off. Let me just see what the comments are saying. Yes, it is legal to fly the drone over here. Let me just come back with some of the comments. It's fine, guys. All of the people that are trolling me right now, you're just helping the algorithm and you're helping more people see this. I'm not trying to reach the trolls. I'm not trying to reach the people that clearly have no heart and are psychopaths. I'm trying to reach people that have a heart, because they're the people that will change. I have a heart, so that's why I changed. Because I put my selfish pleasures of taste and convenience. I put animals before my selfish needs. But yeah, it is legal to fly the drone over here. They don't own the airspace; they own the land. So even if I go onto the land, that is a civil matter. It's trespassing, which is a civil matter. It's not even illegal. If they ask me to leave and call the police, and they ask me to leave, then obviously then it is. But once you go onto private property, it's a civil matter. So that's not even actually breaking the law. But it is legal to fly a drone over there. They don't own the airspace. The only air restriction around here is near the prison. I've checked, I'm nowhere near that, so I am within my rights to do this. I'm allowed to do this, and it's in the animal's best interest to do this. Shit. Look at these snowflake triggered by a vegan on YouTube. Yes, exactly. This is so embarrassing for me. It's not embarrassing at all. Standing up for animals and standing up for the vulnerable isn't embarrassing. What's embarrassing are people that are self-entitled, that think that they just can have anything that they want, with no sort of no repercussions. They just, because it's there and they can buy it, they can have it. They're just consumer people. There's so many comments. Hi, Tone, is it Tone or Tony? Sorry, this is not a gas chamber plant. This is a Halal Chicken Slaughterhouse. So usually, guys, the method with chickens is that they hang them up by their ankles. They usually drag them through a bath of electrified water to electrocute them. But quite often chickens don't, they'll kind of like flap about and they won't reach the bath, they won't hit the bath, so quite often they're not stunned anyway. So this is standard practice in the UK. Once they've gone through the bath, they will then have their throat slit, and then obviously they're left to bleed out, and then they go off to get processed. Obviously they get plucked, defeathered, then they get sent off, and then they get processed. Right, guys, we have a lorry. I have to be really careful because it's so tight here and they come swinging in, they do not stop. We have this is the second lorry this morning. Look at them crammed in there. They go quick round this corner. There's poor babies, guys, they're about 6 to 9 weeks old. Oh my God, the smell. The smell, all the feathers coming off as well. So these babies have been in factory farms suffering with sores on them, pecking at each other in their own feces, so that people can literally eat their bodies and then flush it down the toilet and forget about it 2 days later. Like, we can survive without eating animals. This is completely unjustified. It's completely unjustified. Someone said, I'd do something better with your time. I spend my time how I want to spend my time. I think this is an amazing way to spend my time, raising awareness and being there for the animals. I'd rather be standing here with the animals than be in a place surrounded by people that make comments and stuff like that. Like, I'm here for them. I'm not here because someone you think I should do something better with my life. Well, this is what I'm doing with my life. This gives me purpose, and I want to fight for them. I do a lot of things with my life. This isn't the only thing, but I think this is a very good thing to do with your life. A lot of people, I'd rather be doing this than being someone who just rolls over and goes, oh, it's life, and just ignores all of the injustices in the world, and just like goes about their life willy-nilly because they're a human on this planet and they just can get whatever they want. Like, no, life isn't about that. There's too many people in this world that are selfish, and they just consume because they can, and they don't even think about what they're doing. So this is a great thing to do with my life. Tone, thank you so much for being here. Thank you anyone who's standing up for me as well. So this is outside of a Halal slaughterhouse. This is a chicken slaughterhouse. So with the halal methods, I was saying before about the traditional practices, they stun them with the electric bath. In a halal slaughterhouse, they don't do that. So they have thousands and thousands and thousands of chickens. One thing as well, guys, that they say, you know, with halal is that the animals don't witness each other being slaughtered. That's literally impossible to do with chickens. So halal chicken is a complete myth. It's haram. There's so much suffering, but the chickens literally get tied up by their ankles on a conveyor belt and they have their throats slit. So they see each other. They see all of the chickens getting slaughtered. So it's complete rubbish that this place is even can have a halal label, because apparently the animal's not meant to see the other animal be slaughtered. Well, these chickens definitely are. All the comments saying about me we're having a bath and stuff, guys, I've heard these comments 150,000 times. Come up with a new insult to give me. It's just jokes. Like, these people have no imagination trying to insult me in a way that someone hasn't done it already. Yeah, all chicken companies do the same, exactly. So that's why I'm saying halal is a complete myth. Hello to Australia. Hi, Ian. Love to you over in Australia. I absolutely love your country. Thank you for joining me on my live today. Thank you, Papa Lucho. Big ups, guys. Lagged reality. I think it is. Like, unless you're in a survival situation when you can eat so many other foods, why do you need to take an animal's life that just wants to live? Like, all they want to do is live. Like, animals try and escape from danger. They just want to live. That means they want to live. They want to survive. So why, if you can eat so many other things, do you need to eat an innocent animal? And the thing is as well, these chickens aren't chickens you get out in the wild. Like, these are genetically modified to push eggs out. Like, chickens are meant to have about it's about 12 eggs, I think 11 to 15 eggs a year. So basically like a cycle of a female. They're meant to have like one a month. But instead we've genetically modified them to pretty much push an egg out almost every day. So these chickens don't, like, if you're out, I'm a vegan, if you're out in the wild, you're surviving and things like that, then it's justified if you need to survive. But none of us are in survival mode right now. We're not in survival situations. We've got Aldi, Lidl, Tesco, Sainsbury's, like whatever country you're from, like you've got your supermarkets with so much food choice that this does not need to happen anymore. Like, we kill in the UK alone about 2.8 million chickens a week. A day. We kill about 20 million chickens a week. It is insane, just for us to eat because we want to. So all these chickens go through so much suffering. They go through so much suffering just because we want to eat, just because we want to, because it's convenient for us. And whilst this is the tragedy that takes all the shit away. It's disgusting. It's actually disgusting. Isaiah, like, everyone's always hating because it triggers something that I'm doing, triggers people. there's something inside of people when they feel like they need to like defend, like they're triggered by something. So, but yeah, we kill over 20 million chickens because we want to, because it's convenient, because we want to go out for, whilst we're out, you know, strutting our stuff in our newest fucking clothes, going down the high street to go for dinner in a restaurant, all whilst we're just out here enjoying our best lives and living carefree without any shit. Do you know what I mean? While we're just doing that, these chickens are living in such shit conditions, and then they're brought here to have their throats slit at about 6 to 9 weeks old, so you can eat their dead bodies and flush them down the toilet. Like, people need to think a bit more about outside of themselves. Like, I'm not a vegan going, oh, you know, cheese, I hated cheese and I didn't like eating milk and dairy milk chocolate, and I freaking loved all of that. I had to stop eating chocolate, all of that stuff. Like, you can get vegan chocolate, you can get dark chocolate, you can get jam donuts are vegan, jammy dodgers are vegan, Oreos are vegan, so you can still eat all the things that you want. We've had pizza, we've had VFC, we've had so much stuff. We've eaten better than I've ever eaten before, and no animals are being harmed in the process of it. And it's just completely unjustified when we have so many different options. Like 2 years ago, we had a vegan Christmas, right? And I've never had a banquet like it. It was the best Christmas dinner probably I've ever had. We had like vegan turkey, we had like 2 or 3 different vegan meat things, and then we had all the trimmings. Like, we had cauliflower cheese, but vegan cauliflower cheese. Like, there was so much stuff that you don't need this anymore. I was munching vegan Ben and Jerry's ice cream last night, and it's like burnt sugar and marshmallow like ice cream, like, and it tastes exactly like the original ice creams. Like, you do not need to take a baby cow from its mother. You don't need to artificially inseminate a cow to give birth, take the baby from it, and then strap it up to a machine and suck it dry until it fucking can't stand anymore, and then you bolt gun it in the head and turn it into a burger. Like, what kind of treatment is that? Like, if that was done to humans, like, people would be like, there'd be uproar, mate. Mate, don't be smiling at me when you got halal poultry on the side of your van. Don't be smiling at me, mate. Really hungry. I realised I was meant to bring a banana or something. I had some baked beans. I was meant to eat those. I didn't, and I've come down here without food. Oh, I need a banana. Thank you so much, Tone. Honestly, I'm so used to people attacking how I look, and the thing is because I'm true to myself. I'm happy with who I am. I don't have insecurities about how I look, and I'm free to be who I am, and a lot of people can't do that. They're stuck in a body and they're not allowed to express themselves, and they can't be themselves. So when they see someone who's truly happy in themselves, living their life, doing the best they can, trying to help, they get triggered because they're sat on their phone doing nothing. So I'm used to it, it's fine. It's funny though, because I've had dreadlocks for 4 years and I've not had a single person say any comment to me in real life. So they're all just keyboard warriors. Reporting to Judy, keyboard warriors. But yeah, we're here, guys. We're here for the chickens. We're not here. I'm not even here to try and change change the heartless. I'm here to change people that have a heart. I'm here to show, I'm here to make that connection. Mel and Steve, the vegan activists, they done that for me. If it wasn't for them doing their content, making their content, that the connection wouldn't have clicked to me. Once you see it, it's so hard to see. Like, the fact that, like, you wouldn't go and suck on a cow's udder, would you? And that's literally you don't see a pig suckling on a dog, you don't see a dog suckling on a cow, you don't see a cow suckling on a goat. Like, why the fuck why has it been normalised for people to drink milk from a cow? Like, people find it weird if, like, there's humans that find it odd to breastfeed their kids, but they drink from a cow. Like, it's really backwards. It's been so normalised, guys, through advertising and cleverly spent money from industries like this. They'll just normalise this shit. It's not normal. It's not normal. Eggs, exactly. Eggs are weird. Imagine if we just had, like, right, guys, the thing is, it's very easy to see. It's very easy to not give a shit when you're, like, the oppressor. So you have to put it in a way, like, imagine if aliens came down. Imagine if aliens came down and they just rounded up a load of women and put us in barns, in cages, and then they basically genetically modified us to have a cycle every month, to have a period every month, and then they harvested us for our eggs. That is literally what we're doing to chickens. That is it. You're not eating like that egg is an embryo. It's literally, that's what we're doing. Like, why would it be bad to be done to humans, but we can do it to these guys because we're stronger than them and bigger than them? We don't do it to other humans that are weaker than us or smaller than us, do we? We don't oppress other humans that are weaker and we look after them. But these guys, because they don't speak our language and look slightly different, we think it's okay to oppress them and to exploit them and just to kill them willy-nilly because, oh, we want to, oh, I fancy a chicken burger. Like, it's not okay, it's not justified. It's not justified. Peace and love from Dublin. Oh shit. Love to Dublin, thank you for being here. Jay Faithful, I've heard that one so many times. So many times. Live off the land, right? Animals live on the land, right? Plants live on the land. Nature is our way of surviving, but it's also up to us to keep it intact. Yeah, but we're also, this isn't surviving. There's nothing natural about this. If you give, I reckon probably like 95% of meat eaters, if you went, right, we're stopping this now, or I've got a pig here, or a chicken here, do you want to stab it in the throat and watch it bleed out and then take all its guts out, cut it up and then turn it into a sausage? Because majority, I reckon 95% of people wouldn't do that. So that is where it's wrong, guys. The majority of people, because they go, oh, I don't want to see the blood and guts, I don't want to see the animal be harmed. That's why there's things like Red Tractor, RSPCA Assured, because they know people care. They don't want an animal to be harmed, so they put their label on it, and then they earn money off of RSPCA. Earn money every time you buy a product with the RSPCA Assured label on it. The RSPCA use your empathy, because you go, oh, the RSPCA are good, they save animals, it must be all fucking kosher because they're not, it's RSPCA Assured. The RSPCA earn money every time you buy a pack of sausages or beef and it's got that label on it. The RSPCA Assured earn money off of selling dead animal body parts. That is so fucking backwards. And how the sooner that clicks into people's brain and that they realise, yes, the RSPCA help animals, they help dogs and cats and stuff like that, but they also send millions and millions to slaughter for profit. They put their label on it and they earn money off of sending animals to slaughter, and the RSPCA is one of the biggest load of bollocks. I can't believe I've ever sent them money. Like, I can't believe I've ever sent them money. Like, thank you for what they've done for saving the dogs and animals, but the cats, but they have killed more animals in 1 year than they've probably ever fucking saved. Sorry, they really wind me up. Like, and they use your empathy because people don't want to be doing it, and that's where it's wrong. We're not surviving. We've all got Tesco's, we've all got Lidl, we've all got all these supermarkets, none of us are out here surviving. If you're some guy, right, out in the wilderness and you've not eaten for ages and suddenly you come across a deer and you manage to kill it and that sustains you, then in my eyes, justified. But none of us are in that situation, so there's no justification for this. McDonald's do, if you want to eat McDonald's do vegan burgers. KFC do vegan burgers. I think Burger King do vegan burgers. I don't know if Burger King do vegan burgers, but Papa John's, Domino's, they all do vegan pizzas. You can get vegan version of everything. So if you can choose the version, right, this is what I was thinking last night. I had a tub of Ben & Jerry's ice cream, vegan, and it tastes exactly the same, if not better, than the other flavours that I used to eat that were normal Ben & Jerry's ice cream. If you can choose the one that causes no harm to animals, why wouldn't you? Because it's taste pleasure, or because one tastes a certain way. You're literally doing it for pleasure. There's no justification for this. It's not for survival, it's not for nutrition, because you can get everything you need from plants. You do not need to eat animals to survive. Whoa, the comments are coming quick. I don't know what's going on in here, but the thing is, it doesn't even matter if they're farm raised. So the majority, guys, over 95% of chickens in the UK are factory farmed, and it doesn't matter. Like, even if they're out in a field, dairy cows or whatever, they are artificially inseminated and they have their babies robbed from them. Cows can live till they're like 25 years old, and we rob them of their life before they're 5 years old. And it doesn't matter if they live out in a field or if they've had a better life. If you don't need to eat them, why are you going to kill them? And it might go to your local butcher, but they all go to the same slaughterhouse. They all have the same treatment going through these doors. It's not some guy who's out the back stroking their own cows, singing it to sleep, and they kill it nicely. That's not how it's done. They might be on a farm, but that farm then takes them to the slaughterhouse where they get put in a knockbox, forced down the thing, and then they have a bolt gun put in their head, their throat slashed, they get hung up by their ankles, they have their heads cut off, and then they get processed and sent back to the butcher, and the butcher sells it to you. Like, it's just because they're on a farm doesn't mean they're avoiding all of this, like, because they're out in the grass. Like, guys, we kill over 80 billion land animals a year. I don't know about you. I don't know about you, but the numbers for me just don't add up. We kill over 20 million chickens a week in the UK. Do you guys see 20 million chickens out in the fields? Nope. I don't know how many cows we kill. I need to check the numbers, but we definitely do not see that amount of cows just out in the fields. I never have. You see the odd field of cows, you see the odd field of pigs, but these places kill over thousands and thousands of pigs a week. Cows, chickens, they kill thousands a week. Do you see them out in the fields? Because I don't. I see a few, maybe a few hundred. Like, we completely lied to. Completely lied to. I'm missing so many. If anyone has actual genuine nice comment or question, please make sure you write it a couple of times, because these comments are coming in quite a lot. I get a lot of hate on how I look, because I don't know, I'm the light. I live in the light. I care for animals, I care for people, I do my best, I'm a nice person, I'm happy in how I look, I'm true to myself, and people don't like that, so they attack me. And not only am I here doing this, so I'm getting attacked for the vegan stuff and for how I look. So double trolls, guys, double trolls. But yeah, we need to, anyone got like a genuine question, or Look up how many displaced animals and rodents happen due to veganism. If you can't handle anything dying, you should learn about plants. They feel too. Plants do not feel. Right, we're going to touch on this comment because a lot of people bring it up. Plants do not feel. They're alive. They do not have a nervous system and they do not have a brain. They can react to stimuli. But they are not sentient. Plants are not sentient. There's a reason why animals can speak and have legs and are able to run away and plants don't. But even if you want to go down that road and you want to be stupid and say plants feel, plants have feelings, like if you want to really bring that up, if plants have feelings, guys, right, we feed over 80 billion land animals a year to be slaughtered. Those animals eat a lot of food. Cows eat a lot. One cow is going to eat a lot more. We have 10 times more animals on the planet that we kill each year than people. And imagine a cow, how much more food a cow eats than I do. So even if you think that plants feel, if you stop feeding those 80 billion land animals that we kill every year and just feed 8 billion people, we'll be killing a lot less plants. So even if you want to use that stupid comment, then in your own logic you should be vegan, because less plants get killed if everyone was vegan, because we're feeding 80 billion land animals. We've only got about 8 billion people on the planet. So your logic, and look up how many displaced animals and rodents happen due to veganism. So that's not due to veganism, guys. Vegans aren't the only people that eat plant food. I'm sure hopefully some of you eat vegetables and fruit and other stuff, plant foods, right? So that's not just due to vegans, it's due to everybody on the planet. A lot of rodents actually run away when they hear something coming. They run away, and it's actually been studied that there actually aren't that many crop deaths with rodents and things like that. But when it comes to, if you're going to bring up things like pesticides and stuff like this, pesticides are necessary, are justified, because if we didn't have pesticides, guys, a lot of our crops, have you ever tried to grow anything? I've tried to grow salads, I've tried to grow radishes. Every time my salads get eaten, because I don't use pesticides, I don't use anything. My salads get eaten, my radishes are getting eaten. I had, what was it? I had loads of caterpillars all over my radishes. If we don't use pesticides and stuff to protect our crops, so justified what we're doing, people would starve. There would be a lack of food because crops could literally get wiped out by pests. So it's justified. Putting a chicken in a slaughterhouse for you to eat for taste pleasure is not justified. So these are all comments that come up all the time. But just, yeah, to put that there, the silly comments of people going, oh, plants feel too. So under your own logic, if you want less plants to be being killed, then you should stop eating animals, because we feed more plants to animals than we feed to humans. So in your own logic, you should be vegan. Oh, there's a lot of crack comments in here today. I've heard these all before, guys. Bricks and bones. Bricks and bones. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me, mate. I've got cheekbones and a jawline that most women pay for, and people get jealous. But yeah, we're here outside. Anyone who's just joining, we are here outside of a Halal Chicken Slaughterhouse. Try and take you a bit further up because it's been a bit quiet this morning. We've had two trucks come in. So we've sent the drone up. I will send the drone up over again to see if I can see anything going on. I'm just trying to let the ball get rolling a little bit in there, because then hopefully I can see more. Thank you for the fuck are these people? I don't even understand what half these comments mean. My hat is handmade by a friend of mine. She sells and makes custom hats. So yeah, the lorries come in, they go round to the left, which I think is where the reception is, because it says all entrants must stop for temperature check and registration with security. So I think they come round this bend, go round that corner for temperature check and registration, and then they come back round to the other side over there where the lorries are, I think to get like cleaned and stuff. She's also on drugs and doesn't know anything about nutrition. Guys, have any of you had a coffee this morning? Because caffeine's a drug, paracetamol is a drug, antidepressants are drugs, alcohol's a drug. But I also do know about nutrition. I done nutrition when I was in college, so I do know about nutrition. Oh, there's so many trolls here today. I'm just gonna ignore all of you because these are just comments that I've seen thousands of times over, and none of you are actually interesting enough to come up with an insult that's different. So I'm just gonna ignore you all. But guys, we are here. We're here outside of the Halal Chicken Slaughterhouse. We kill, in the UK alone, we kill about 20 million chickens a week, 2.8 million chickens a day on average, purely for the selfish consumption of humans, of humans, to consume by humans. But they come in here, they're tied up by their ankles. They're usually about 6 to 9 weeks old. They come up here, they get tied by their ankles, and then they have their throats slit, they bleed out, they get plucked, thrown in a wheelie bin, then they get put in another bin, then they get carted off in a fridge lorry to go get wrapped in plastic, shoved on a shelf, and for people to go and eat their body parts, to then flush them down a toilet not much longer later. And then, oh, there's a truck. There's a truck, guys. So these chickens are about 8 to 9 weeks old. Fuck me, mate. Slow down, bruv. Jesus Christ. He won't slow down for shit. Arsehole. I got his fucking face on camera as well, the prick. He's a twat, mate. Did you see how fast he just come round? Yes, Plant Geezer. Thanks, mate, for being here. Did you just see how fast that lorry come round? Right, I'm walking in, fuck 'em. Right, there's the lorry, look. There's the lorry. They didn't let me get to see the chickens, so I've got the drone as well. I'm gonna throw it up. So this is interesting. I need to get the drone up to see where that's going, because both times I've lost the lorries. I can't see where they've gone to take the chickens off the lorry, because there was a lorry before. I sent the drone up and I couldn't see it anywhere. Jeremy, thank you so much as well for being here and for standing up for me. I get so many trolls, it's ridiculous. Not just obviously attacking the whole vegan thing, they attack me personally, because I mean, I'm just completely used to it. Not a single person's ever had the balls to say anything in person to me. They just sit behind a keyboard. So, but there's the chickens. I think they do like a temperature check. It says over there, there's a sign here saying they do a temperature check. I think chickens are also weighed. I don't think they do it by the numbers. I think they're weighed, if I'm correct, because there's so many in there. They just do it by weight. The issue is that these chickens are being exploited. They are living in awful conditions. They are suffering then they're brought here to have their throat slit. They've done nothing wrong. They've been brought into this world. They've been brought into existence by selfish humans. That way you can eat their bodies for taste pleasure. Because the thing is, right, guys, most people just, you know, walk the streets in their best garms and go out for dinner, and you don't see this shit. You just get to live your best life on the outside while these chickens have an awful life, and then they're sent to this place. Thousands and thousands of chickens, about 2.8 million chickens a year. My parents are, what a stupid comment, my parents are happily married and they're on holiday right now in Croatia. They're still together. We have a great family life, so I don't know what that comment's about. But yeah, these chickens, they are sent to slaughter for people to eat their rotting bodies, basically, because as soon as something dies, your body starts to decompose. So you're eating carrion meat, you're eating decomposing meat, flesh from these baby chickens, guys. These are about 6 to 9 weeks old when they are slaughtered. Chickens do care. There you go, it's going off somewhere else. Chickens do care. I went up to a truck literally last week, and the chicken, no word of a lie, they had the most beautiful blue eyes, and the chicken, I was there filming, the chicken looked at me in the eye. It was standing there and it turned and went like that and looked at me in the eye, directly in the eye. They know exactly what they're doing. They know, they can smell. That's why animals run away from danger. They run away from natural disasters. They run away from humans. They can sense energy. That's why dogs can sense ghosts and things like that. Animals can sense energies. They can smell the fear. They can smell the blood. They can smell death. What would be the consequences for existing livestock populations if humanity collectively stopped consuming meat? So that's actually a great question. Basically, not everyone the world isn't going to go vegan overnight. That's just not going to happen. Like, as much as we hope it would happen, the world isn't going to go vegan overnight. And so what will happen is these animals are only here because of supply and demand. So the consumers, by buying the products, you are demanding that this happens to more animals. You are demanding that this continues to happen. So as gradually more and more people go vegan, more and more people stop consuming animal products. I hate the word animal products and livestock, because they're not stock. They're not stock. They're not like, you don't go to, you could have like a stock of like Coca-Cola cans or how many crisp packets. Like, they're not stock. They're animals. They're beings. They're alive. Like, they're not stock. But as the demand goes down, the supply goes down. So they're not going to keep breeding these animals in, because it would be a waste of money and waste of resources. So as the demand goes down, then the supply will go down. So less and less animals will get bred, and then hopefully over time, hopefully in my lifetime, but as it goes down, and then hopefully in years to come, or as soon as possible, really, ideally, the remaining animals will be looked after. They'll be kept in sanctuaries, and they'll be able to live their lives out without being harmed by humans. And hopefully in years to come, places like this will be like a place for people to go urban exploring, or they'll be turned into a museum, and people will be like, they used to do what to animals? They used to eat animals. They used to do that to an animal. They'll look back and think, what vile human beings. We're here to coexist, guys. This is not only an injustice to the animals, but it's an injustice to the planet. Like, the pollution to the rivers and everything that's happening because of all of this is this animal agriculture is one of the biggest atrocities that we are doing to this planet and to life itself, animals, the planet. It's just horrendous, absolutely horrendous. 80 billion land animals a year to feed 8 billion humans. How does that even add up? Like, how does that even add up? Yes, living on farms, they are victims. They don't have instant deaths. You need to go and watch. Guys, please, 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 even if you're a meat eater, just go and watch Dominion on YouTube. If you are asking these questions, they can't. What victims, living on farms are victims, giving them proper lives and instant death, no suffering. If you genuinely think that, go and watch Dominion. Go and watch Dominion. And that will show you that there is suffering in farms. Cows are forcibly impregnated. They have someone shove their arm up their arse to get them impregnated, which they didn't ask for. They carry a baby for 9 months, just like a human. Then when that baby's born, they rip their baby away from them, which they cry out for their babies. There's videos of cows chasing their babies after humans have taken their babies. They chase their babies. They're extremely maternal. And then we steal the milk from the baby for us to stick in our tea and have chocolate. And then the mother just gets impregnated again. And they do it over and over again until the cows can't stand up. They put chains between their ankles because their legs literally can't hold themselves, so they spread. So they chain their feet together so that their legs don't split. And then when their legs split and they can't stand anymore, they literally get them by a crane or drag them through the room, stick a bolt gun in the head, and then they turn them into a burger. Like, what kind of existence is that? What kind of existence is that? Like, it's awful. There's so many triggered people in here, it's jokes. It's actually jokes. It's mad how, like, people hate and get so triggered by people that just care for animals. Like, if this was being done to humans, or imagine if someone was standing outside the gate right now of somewhere where they were standing up for kids, but then like someone came in and the comments started making jokes about what's going on to the kids. Like, people would have uproar. But for some reason it's okay to take the piss out of animals because people think they're superior to them. Well, I'll tell you what, mate, you're not superior. Because the majority of you wouldn't even know how to process a fucking animal, and you probably wouldn't even be able to processing the animal, and you probably wouldn't even be able to do it yourself. You're just entitled people who go to a supermarket and think, oh, because it's in a supermarket I can just buy whatever I want. I'm just entitled now. Like, humans have got so selfish, so entitled, and they just consume, and you can see what it's doing to the planet. These places shouldn't exist. It's awful what they're doing to the animals. Yes, humans are starving and being murdered too, but that is not a direct cause of you paying for something. I obviously don't condone any of that, but this is happening because you, as the individual, the consumer, the people that buy this stuff, this is happening because you're paying for it. As people, we do not pay and we do not contribute to that happening. We do not contribute to humans starving and being murdered. If there are humans starving, guys, we're feeding 80 billion land animals a year to consume. We have 8 billion people on the planet. If we stop feeding the animals, we can feed humans 10 times over. So by your own logic, stop eating animals, because we'll have more food to feed to people that are starving. Like, oh, there's so many triggered people, it's jokes. It's alright, guys, all of you trolls are helping me. You're helping my live get more and more views. You're helping the algorithm. Yesterday the trolls in here helped me reach over 11,000 people, so thank you, because I don't normally reach 11,000 views. So thank you to the trolls who helped me reach 11,000 people on my live yesterday. I also got 27 new followers on my YouTube, so thank you for the trolls for making that happen. So guys, we are outside of a Halal Chicken Slaughterhouse. I'm going to send the drone up again in a minute So we had a truck come in, he went so fast. He came around the corner, he was not slowing down, like literally it was so close to me. And they go around that corner between those two barns at the back over there. And then I don't know where they go to get like taken off the lorry. That is still to yet be worked out, because so far I can't see them unloading the chickens. So we're going to send the drone back up. They are trolls, because none of you know anything about me, so... Oh. Someone said I'm vegan because it's healthier. No, you're plant-based. Vegan is it's against the exploitation of animals. So if you haven't done it for the animals, you're not vegan, you're plant-based. Vegan is standing up for exploitation against animals. It is trolls. Trolls coming in saying stuff like bacon, or that I look like a crackhead, or that I look grey and ill, and that what else I say, that I need a wash and all of this stuff. They are trolls. They are trolls. They're bullies, they're trolls, and that's why bullies are weak people. They're weak, insecure people. People that are happy in themselves like me, who don't give a shit. I don't have to put makeup on to go outside the front door. I love myself. I don't bully people. Bullies are weak, insecure people. They're bullies inside there. And the trolls on here are bullies as well. I need to get some water. I've left my water in the car. It's quite, I thought there would be some more trucks today. We've had two, I think, 2 or 3. But yeah, guys, we are here outside of a Halal Chicken Slaughterhouse, just raising awareness, being here for the animals in their last moments, giving the last bit of recognition and love, because the people driving them in there and the people who are killing them in there are not showing them any sort of empathy. So I'm the last person to be showing them any kind of empathy before they go in. But they won't even let me see the chickens. Like, they won't stop. The last truck that come in, it come round so fast. Right, I think I might send the drone over again. I'm gonna probably I'm probably gonna go and get some water quickly. I don't want to leave. I might have to just leave the phone and camera here though, because I don't want the signal to... There's the guy who I spoke to before. He's got 2 vegan sisters, but he works in a slaughterhouse. I was like, how the fuck does that work? Right. Khan, we don't have racism, right? We do not have racist people in here, and we do not have threats in here, so we're going to be blocking you. Put user in timeout, hide user on this channel, add as a moderator, report. Unwanted hate speech or graphic violence, promotes terrorism, harassment or bullying, suicide or misinformation, hate speech or graphic violence. Right, so Khan has been put on a timeout for 24 hours. Right, that's the rubbish lorry. Eating meat definitely doesn't make men strong. Have you seen the I think it was the World's Strongest Man or something recently has been won by a vegan. You never see vegans in the hospital having cardiovascular disease and having heart attacks and shit like that. weird, isn't it? People that were like some of the biggest, strongest men, like people like Rich Piana and stuff like that, died at about the age of 50 because they consumed so much meat and what else they put in their body. The ones that were big and strong die at about the age of 50 from cardiac arrest and shit like that. You don't ever see vegans having cardiac arrest and stuff. Justin, no. So I am not on someone's private property. I'm not harassing their animals. I'm outside of a halal slaughterhouse, trying to give the animals some recognition before they get sent to their deaths. Because whilst all these selfish people in here that are, making these silly troll jokes and shit like that, whilst you're out there living your best life, living carefree, these animals are being shown no compassion. They're being driven through these gates, cut up, slaughtered, and people just don't give a shit. So I'm here to expose what goes on. We kill about 2.8 million chickens a day in the UK, about 20 million chickens a week. So I'm not on anyone's private land. I haven't gone over the gates. I filmed over the top with a drone because they don't own the airspace, and I'm completely entitled to do so. It's not illegal. There are no air zone restrictions here. So I'm staying outside the gates. I'm not going onto anyone's property. Even if I did go onto someone's property, it is actually a civil matter. When you do that, it's not illegal. But if they ask you to leave and the police come and they ask you to leave, then you need to leave. But it's actually a civil matter. You're not breaking the law. Trespassing is not actually breaking the law. It's a civil matter. I don't agree with you, but you can do what you are doing if you want. You are, however, spreading medical misinformation about me. I'm not spreading medical misinformation. So you can have an unhealthy vegan diet. You can have an unhealthy non-vegan diet. You can have an unhealthy vegetarian diet. Like, you can be unhealthy in all types of diet. Vegan isn't a diet anyway. It's an ethical stand. But you can have an unhealthy vegan diet. So yeah, you can go and eat all the vegan processed foods. You can not eat a variety of vegetables. You can eat just like vegan cakes, vegan this, do you know what I mean? But you can also do the same being non-vegan. You can eat burgers, you can eat pizzas, you can have unhealthy diets in both worlds. But if you guys, I know people that consume a lot of meat, and they are in their 60s and they're starting to get health and heart problems. And the only vegans that I know that are older, they're all pretty healthy. They haven't got any health conditions. I'm not saying all people that eat meat are unhealthy. I'm just saying that
Turning left.
there's a lot of saturated fats in meat, cholesterol, etc., etc. Because Macca Peacock, why don't you go in and save the chickens then? Because if I go running in there and try and drag a chicken out, the most of one chicken, I could probably get 1 or 2 chickens, which I would absolutely love to do, but then I'll probably get they'll probably get taken off of me by security. I'll probably get escorted off the property and the police get called. I'm here to try and stop the demand for it. I'm here to speak to people that have a heart, because I was like, I kind of, nobody's denying that the animal products taste good, but it's just not justified. So I'm here to speak to people that have a heart, to make that click that I had about 6 months ago, that just clicked in my head and was like, it's just, there's no justification for it. And so I'm here to reach those people. If I can get, imagine if I did a live and 5 people from here went vegan, and then if they spoke to 10 people and each of them got 5 people to go vegan, that's another 25 people. So then if those 25 people then done the same, it goes like that. And so I'm here trying to raise awareness, so to stop the demand, because by me doing that, individually can save so many animals. If people stop consuming animal products individually, by not eating them, you alone stop a large amount of animals going into slaughter by you alone not eating meat. That is more, if I turn one person vegan, them stopping eating meat and animal products will save more animals than if I go in there and try and take 2 out of a cage. Who are you to decide what I eat? Who are you to oppress animals and to put them in this position where you think you're better than them? That they just like, they don't care, their needs and their suffering doesn't matter. I'm not trying to decide what you eat. There's so much food that you can eat that doesn't require killing animals. Like, it's just like, you can have pizza, you can have burgers, you can have chicken still, you can have ice cream, chocolate, donuts, cake, you can have everything. As a vegan, you do not lose out on food whatsoever. And I've actually had some of the best food since being vegan. I've had some of the best food, and my cooking skills have gone through the fucking roof since going vegan. And you do not send animals into slaughter. Like, imagine if this was dogs, there would be hundreds of people out here right now protesting. That's why there's people going out to Yulin and stuff like that to protest dog meat. But they're just culture, that's their culture. They've been programmed to think that's normal, but over here we're like, that's not normal. But why do we do it to cows and pigs? Pigs are actually smarter than dogs. Pigs have the sentience of about a 3-year-old child. You wouldn't do this to 3-year-old kids, will you? So why do you do it to a pig? What, because they look different and they can't speak our language? It's absolutely vile. People's entitlement and selfishness and consumerism is just vile. It is actually vile that people don't give a fuck other than themselves. They don't give a flying shit about anything other than themselves and living their best life. It's just vile. Like, people's attitude right now, literally, you guys are going like, I don't give a shit about animals. I don't care what they go through. I don't care if a baby cow gets stolen from their mum. I don't care if someone shoves their arm off a cow's ass so I can have milk. I don't care, because I can have it in my coffee, and I don't get to see it all. I just get to live my life and do my shit, whilst these animals are behind closed doors suffering so you can have fucking milk in your tea. It's just unbelievable. Like, it's actually unbelievable. The process, what goes around just so someone can put a drop of milk in their tea. Like, it's unfathomable. It's unfathomable. So what are some of the things I eat? Yeah, it's a great question. Hang on. An empty truck. Empty. That was rammed full of chicken before, and now it's empty. And it absolutely stinks. Look at it dripping to the back of the truck. It's disgusting. But at least that guy drove at a reasonable speed. So yeah, sorry, Nick. I'm a Nick too. My name's Nick. So some of the things that I eat. Okie dokie. I've had pizza.
Excuse me, can I help you?
Yeah.
Can you, please, just go there, because the driver said they're nearly hitting you.
Yeah, well...
This is not public highway.
This is?
I know it's not.
Yeah, it is.
I promise you it's not.
It is.
The deeds tell us. It's here. It's here.
Okay, so I'll stand on the edge right there.
You can stand up there, by all means, honest.
That's more...
just...
Yeah, but that's more dangerous on
no,
the
it's not,
bend.
because the driver's come... You're on their blind...
That's more dangerous on the edge than it is me standing here.
You're on their blind side, they're going to run you over. Really, they don't mind you being here, but you must go there.
But that's more dangerous right on the bend there than it is me standing here. There's more space here than there is me standing on that bend.
If you've got that white post, bell, then you're not in the way of anyone. You're more than welcome to stay there all day, every day.
They can see me though. They literally see me standing. They looked at me and he sped up.
You're still not on the public highway. This is private.
Well, it's silly, really.
It's not silly, darling.
It is because
It's not right.
because I'm not. Look how much space there is. I'm not going to get run over by a lorry. I'm 30 years old. I'm quite capable.
No, but the drivers can't see you.
They can. They looked me in the eye, mate.
Put high vis on. You can't blow. What are you doing having a go at the drivers for? They've done nothing to you.
I haven't had a go at them. I've just
you're
filmed.
shouting murderers and that to people. It's
I
not
haven't
nice.
shouted murderer once this morning. I filmed
Yeah, but you
the
shouldn't
truck.
do it though.
Oh, I'm allowed to say what I want. Freedom of speech.
No, they don't have freedom of speech in England. You know that now.
Well, we do have freedom of speech, mate. Yes, we do.
You know that. You're not looked at the government.
I have freedom of speech. There's a right to protest. You can have a peaceful protest, and I'm peaceful
There's
protesting.
no such thing as it no more.
Yes, there is.
No,
I don't give
know
a fuck
there
whether
isn't.
it's a law or not.
Look
I'm
at
allowed
what's
to say
happened.
whatever I
Look
want.
what's happened to the country.
I don't care. I don't go by rules. I go by morals.
Okay, well, more up there then. Simple.
I'm going to stay here.
No, you're not.
I am. I am.
That's
If
our
you
fence. We'll
have
take stuff off the fence.
if you have a
This is
problem,
all private property.
if you have a problem
This
with
shouldn't
it, then
be
call the
here.
police.
No, this shouldn't go to why? So it makes it better.
No,
Move your
because
stuff
I'm
out
not.
of here.
I'm not doing
This
anything
is
wrong.
private property,
Well,
though.
this fence, mate. Look at it. It's a fucking fence. Don't be silly.
It's private. But no, it's not that. It's a
The
boundary.
private fence. I'm not going across the line. I'm being respectful by not coming. I could have walked through that gate, and I haven't. I'm being respectful. I haven't shouted at anybody this morning.
Yeah, I know.
All I'm here is raising awareness.
Stuff here.
Yeah, it's just my drone and my
Yeah, but you
thing.
shouldn't be here, though. Not here. You can go there, by all means. Go there, really. Unless you're going to get yourself a high vis and you can stand there.
But have you got a high vis?
No, we haven't. But you can just go around there then.
I've got. But
It's
I
not
think
doing-
that's more dangerous,
No, it's
personally.
not, it's not. Please, it's not doing. I'm on your side. If you agree with what you agree with, that's fine. I've got 2 vegan sisters and a vegan
I know.
niece,
Thank
so
you for being like.
I
I'm just
understand.
like passionate about it, innit? I'm just
That's
passionate.
fine. It's fine. But
And that last guy who came round, he looked me in the eye and he sped up. So that was it. I stood out the
Because people
way.
keep shouting at him. He's done nothing.
I
wrong.
didn't shout at him
No,
at
but people
all.
have done it. They're fed up. They
But
don't
the thing
need
is,
you.
he is like the
Just
thing.
listen.
Understand that
Right.
people are upset that people are driving animals to their death. That's why they're just passionate with the animals. That's
What
it.
did you do before you become a vegan? What did you do?
I used to eat meat, but I changed.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I changed, and this is why I'm doing this: is to help people to have that click.
No, you
Like,
didn't.
that's why I'm doing it, mate. Because if it wasn't for people doing this, I've only been vegan about 6 months. I stopped eating meat 5 years ago because of seeing the chickens coming
Yeah,
here.
but so what about all the chickens you've and things you've?
Yeah, and I'm sorry that I'd done that, but I didn't know. My brain was. I literally was.
Please go there, darling. Really.
Oh, me, but if I'm that is more dangerous standing on that corner. It's stupid. I actually want to like ask the manager to see if they'll stop the truck so I can speak to them for a minute.
Really? Honey, they can see you there.
They can see me here. They looked at me. It's the most silly excuse. They don't want me on the front because
Just go here. It's fine. By all means. It's not fair. The drivers are upset, worried, 'cause
the driver's upset. They're taking chickens to have their throat slashed. Sorry, I'm not getting angry at you, but that's just the drivers are upset. I haven't done anything to the drivers. All I've done is film the trucks come in. I haven't shouted at them. I've not called them anything. The drivers are upset. They're sending chickens to their deaths. I think the chickens are more upset than the fucking drivers. Sorry, but I'm not angry at you. I'm just passionate in it, man. I'm just passionate, mate. 1 second. I'm moving. I'm just getting all my shit in it because I've dropped something. I just need to make sure I've got it. Oh, sorry, I'm not shouting at you, but the drivers
No, I'm just saying.
getting upset.
Really, honest, darling. I've got kids your age. Well,
Yeah,
a bit older than you, but I've got a stepdaughter
this
that's
is
like that.
stupid. What, here?
Yeah, there, go there, on the grass. It's much safer for you, really. I
Oh,
promise you,
I
darling.
need to get. I'm going to be sending the drone up then because I need to be able to see the other side.
Really, I mean, it's much safer for you there. I'd rather you be there.
No, I appreciate it. I'm not angry at you in it. I'm just passionate, that's all.
That's
And to
fine.
say someone who's sending a chicken to its death is getting upset.
Because some people get upset like that. Maybe I shouldn't call you honey, but...
Oh no, you're alright, you're cool.
No.
I appreciate that. I'd rather that than be called something else.
No, I'm not going to call you that. Anything rude, because it's not. If that's how you feel, it's entirely up to you.
Did
Yeah?
I get my...
I just rather you not. I don't want him. My stepson got killed like this, so I'd rather
Really?
not be there. Yeah, he got run over by a lorry on a bend like this.
Wow, I'm
So,
sorry that
I don't
happened.
want you to be
The same.
the same.
And
You
it
can
does
do anything-
happen. It
anything
does
you like,
happen.
but
No, I appreciate you
they're
being. I've
they're
just left
be-
something on the fence. Can I
they'll
grab
just
it?
be, you know, you don't want to get yourself in a load of. I know, 'cause I know you're passionate about it. You know, I've got
Yeah.
friends that are, you know, passionate about this
Yeah.
sort of stuff. But
We just care. That's all.
I know.
We're not here to attack
I
people.
know,
We're here
I
just
know.
to.
I understand.
And
but
I actually haven't shouted at anyone today.
today you haven't.
On
but-
here I have, but not to
Okay,
them.
listen, don't, it's just I'd rather you be there.
Yeah,
than
no,
really,
Sam,
don't
thank you. I
you?
appreciate
You know,
it, mate.
And if you can get a high vis,
Do you
if
know
you
what?
wanna
I
be
actually
there-
have one, but I'm not in my van. It's in my van, and I've not brought my van, so I don't have it today. But
okay,
that's good to know for next time because I will be back.
that's up to you. But please stay there though.
Yeah,
please.
no, I will.
You
I'm
I
just
don't
moving
mind.
back.
Don't mind.
Yeah.
We don't mind, but we just don't want you because. You know, some drivers, they've come out, see the fence there, it's all been bent over. That's where
Yeah.
they've swung the trailers round.
Yeah, they
Because
do
they've got
come
the
in.
moffat on the back, don't they? They've got the thing on the back as well. So
Oh yeah,
that's how
the
this operates.
thingy.
Someone cracked it.
Right.
So
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. I'm
Yeah.
just,
No,
you know,
thank
for
you.
your safety
Thank you.
as
I'm
well.
sorry, I just get a bit passionate in it. Like
I know,
just.
I know how you feel. You never forget. I told you, I used to be a hunter. I used to hunt animals and stuff. Well,
Sorry.
Come on.
Sorry, I'm not. It's just
No,
so sad.
just don't. Don't do that.
Thank you.
Come on, look. It's all right. But listen. You know,
Thank
please
you.
stay there, okay?
Is that one coming?
Yeah. See, but look.
Yeah. Babies. No, sorry, I don't mean to go. It's just upsetting, man. I just care about animals.
Yes, it's all right, but please just
Yeah, no, I'll
Stay
move
there.
around there. Thank
please,
you.
you're more than welcome.
I just wanted to get that because that's my internet.
Okay.
But thanks, mate. I appreciate
If you
it.
do get you can get yourself a high vis,
Yeah.
then just because we can't see you.
Yeah.
You blend in with the wildlife, so
Blend in with the tree.
yeah.
Yeah, no, that's good to know actually because I do have some. So, okay, thank you. Yeah, I appreciate it, mate. Thank you.
Okay.
Oh God, so I got something in my hand.
That's all right.
Love.
Take
It's
care.
all love, mate. Like it is all
Okay.
love. Thank you.
Please.
Yeah, I'll stay on. I'll move up slightly as well.
Okay. Well,
I'll move up slightly as well, so I'm not like right on the corner.
yeah, because it's just for your safety.
Yeah. Thank you, mate. I appreciate
Thank
it. Looking dapper today, by the way, as well.
Huh?
Said looking dapper today, by the way, as well.
Who?
You. See you, mate. So. Oh God, I've got to catch up. That was actually really nice. Like, I got a bit passionate then, it got a bit heated, I got a bit angry, but he's really sound and he's a very reasonable guy and he actually gave me a hug, so. It's just upsetting. But the lorry drivers are getting upset being called murderers when they're literally taking animals to their death. The lorry drivers are getting upset, and what about the fucking chickens? It's just like. I do understand that aspect, mate, but you can be a lorry driver and you can drive furniture, you can drive fruit and veg, you can drive everything. Why would you drive chickens to a slaughterhouse? There are so many jobs on this planet that do not involve driving animals to their deaths. I understand people have got to do jobs and stuff like that, but there are other jobs. It's no excuse. You can go and get another job. Do you know what I mean? Like, I need to feed myself. I need to sort my life out. I haven't really got, I'm trying to sort out, I have income, but I've changed my way of living. And I need to feed myself. I need to survive. I need to pay stuff. But the last thing I would do is drive chickens to their deaths or drive through these gates or work in a place like this. Just like, okay, no, it's just, sorry, I've got a little bit. A little bit upset, like. Oh, I'm not even going to reply to any trolls and stuff right now. I'm just... That was good footage as well because I had a good conversation with him and he hugged me and yeah, just... It's just fucking... It's just sad. You just see thousands of chickens crammed into those crates, covered in their own feces, sores on their bum, scared of where they're going, just for people to eat their dead bodies while they sit around a table like laughing with their friends. It's just like, it's just fucked up. It's really fucked up. It's just really mad how they've come out today though to tell. They're like, oh, it's private property, you need to move around the corner. The drivers are getting upset. And I'm like, but I've been here about 4 times already and not a single time has anyone told me that I need to move and that I'm on private land. But they've gone and looked at the plans. I think that's why they've gone to look at the plans. What the fuck? How the F can you see that from a lorry turning? See what? Oh, I have X-ray vision now. What are you talking about? Mama bear. Oh my gosh. You do realise that like baby cows get taken from their mothers so that you can have milk, and you're a mother saying that we should be exploiting animals. These are all babies in here. They're 6 to 9 weeks old, these chickens, and your mother saying that. Nah, my brain's not gone to mush. I just care about animals. I have a heart. I don't just go, oh, I don't just care about dogs. I don't go, oh, I'm an animal lover, and then send them all to be slaughtered so I can eat their dead bodies. I don't just love dogs and love cats, but then hate on the ugly ones. Everything that lives on this planet is what keeps this planet turning. Something eats something eats a plant, this eats that, this like, it's all coexisting together and it all works. This is nothing to do with nature whatsoever. And we need, I don't even squish bugs, I don't squish spiders, I don't swat flies, because they're all living things. I'm not a superior being to them. We're here to coexist with them, to live in peace and harmony with things. Mate, this is more dodge, me standing on a corner. He's like, so they can see you? And I'm like, well, they can definitely see me because they look me straight in the bloody eye. Yeah, Shah Smith, plants are living, they're not sentient. Well, standard comment. Even if you think plants are sentient, plants have feelings. We've had this today already, so I'm just going to go over it again for the people that, you know, don't have enough brain cells to be able to put it together. We feed about 80 billion land animals a year. We kill about 80 billion land animals a year. We feed them food. There's about 8 billion people on this planet, right? So we feed 10 times more animals on this planet, plants and food, than we do to ourselves. So we feed 10 times more animals than we do humans. So a cow eats a lot more than one person eats, right? A cow eats a lot more than one person does. So I just have to make sure. So in people's theory, if plants have feelings and all of this stuff, and that we shouldn't kill plants and plants have feelings, we kill more plants to feed 10 times more animals than there are humans on this planet. So by your logic, if you stop eating animals, we'll be killing less plants. So your best bet is to be vegan. Do you think people would still feed those animals if they serve no purpose? These animals wouldn't be brought into existence if people weren't eating them. These animals don't just happen naturally, guys. They're forcibly bred. They're forcibly bred so people consume their products. these chickens don't just happen naturally. Like, yeah, they wouldn't survive in the wild. But what you were saying, like, if they weren't for a purpose, they're not here for a purpose. The cow doesn't just eat grass. Guys, we kill so many cows. I don't know the exact thing, but we kill millions of cows. Do you see all these cows in fields? No. I've seen a few hundred cows in fields, but I've definitely not seen thousands and thousands of cows, guys. So it's a myth that cows just eat grass and that they live a happy life. It's all humane washing done by the industry, by the supermarkets that you buy their products. That's why they put RSPCA assured, because you think RSPCA look after animals, they care about animals, so they must be looking after them, when really the RSPCA, who stand for the Royal Society of Protection Against Animals, send animals to slaughter with their RSPCA assured tag, and then they earn money from it. The RSPCA make money off of sending animals to slaughter. They, RSPCA, the Royal Society of Protection Against Animals, earn money from killing animals. Backwards. Backwards. I don't really eat avocados, but it's not just vegans who eat avocados, non-vegans eat avocados. Stupid fucking arguments. Yes, Scott, thank you. It's nice to see a proper comment in here. Oh, Benny! Yeah! Obsidian 23! Obsidian 23! Obsidian 23, yes. We're here. I just had a bit of an argument with the guy, but we hugged and we were fine. But I'm outside of the slaughterhouse. I need to send the drone up again. We've seen about 3 comments. 3 trucks come in this morning. Fish do have feelings. Fish are sentient. What are people talking about past for? Obsidian. Oh yeah. That's the thing. Most of us did. We've all been brainwashed. We've all been humane washed and culture. Like, we've just had it all like pushed and ingrained in us. Like, it's totally normal to eat a dead animal's body and to drink the eggs. We wouldn't. Why would, like, imagine if people started. Imagine if aliens came down and started farming human females. Imagine if they started farming humans' eggs and milk, breast milk. So we kept like impregnating women, taking their babies from them and then giving breast milk so aliens could have it on their cereal. Like, we would be in outrage, but for some reason people are fine for it to happen to animals because it's behind closed doors. It doesn't affect them and they're self-entitled to just have whatever they want. Yes, I used to eat meat. Yes, I used to consume animal products, but I woke the fuck up and I aligned with what I was saying. I didn't just go around and go, I love animals, but carry on eating them. I aligned what I was saying with what I was doing. I saw an injustice and I made change. I didn't just roll over and go, oh, society does it, it's normal. Like, I actually made a change. Strong people make change for others. Weak people don't make change, they don't grow, they don't, you know, they just continue doing willy-nilly what the fuck they want to do without thinking about anything and anyone other than themselves. So I need to get this drone back over. What did you do to Hansel and Gretel? What are you talking about? What are you all talking about? Ah, are you off? Oh, you come back?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You okay?
Yeah.
Now?
Huh?
Now okay, good.
Yeah, no, alright. Thank you. Yeah, I'll see you shortly. I won't be here too. You say you're coming back? Yeah. I'm going to be here till probably about 11, and then I'll be heading off. Alright. Sound not far. There's a car behind you, by the way. See ya. Peak unemployed, self-employed. Self-employed, I don't fill someone else's pocket. I live my life and I fulfill my own life. Self-employed, mate. Thank you, I am nice, that's why. I'm with the animals, mate. I coexist with the animals. I am an animal, I'm part of nature. I don't hurt them, I love them, and I coexist with them. We're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about the animals and to raise awareness for the 2.8 million chickens we kill every day in the UK. Male chickens never get eaten. No, they don't, because they get blended up in a macerator on the first day of life. Because they don't produce eggs, they are no use to the industry. So the males just get blended up in a macerator. They come out the shell and they go straight down a conveyor belt and they get blended up into a macerator, which on the first day of life, while they're still alive, they just get blended up. So purely for being male. Matty, what a stupid comment. I promise you that you've harmed more animals from the mass grain fields that your bread comes from. So are you telling me you don't eat bread? And grain gets fed to animals as well, right? So we feed animals, over 80 billion land animals a year on the planet, and there are 8 million people. So if you want to sit and be about crop deaths and all this weird shit and all this stupid plants have feelings, crop death comments, then logically if we stopped eating animals and we stopped feeding 80 billion land animals, we could feed 8 billion humans 10 times over. Or we could just feed them and we'd be getting a lot less crop deaths and stuff like that. So crop deaths are accidental, they are not purposely and maliciously done. Killing an animal is purposely done. Crop deaths are an accidental death that happens through making crops so that people can survive and live. You do not need to eat and kill an animal to survive and live when we have crops and plants. So silly comments. If you shoved an arm up your cow's butt to impregnate it, then you've been mistreating your animals, mate. If you pick them up and send them to slaughter, you've been mistreating them. Sending them to slaughter to be killed to turn into a burger is not caring for your animals. You can look after them, you can feed them and all of that stuff, give them strokes, but the minute you have the idea to send them to slaughter, you are completely letting them down and you're completely, you're just letting them down. They look to you every day. Your animals come to you for food, they look to you for love and protection and for food. They love you, and then you literally betray them and then put them on a truck and send them to slaughter. I need to plug some stuff in. So guys, we are outside of a Halal Chicken Slaughterhouse. We're here to bear witness to the chickens before they go in to be slaughtered. In the UK we kill about 2.8 million chickens a day. These chickens are around 6 to 9 weeks old. We have genetically modified them to grow at a really fast rate because the consumption and the demand for chicken is so high. The demand for chicken is so high that they cannot afford or wait to let chickens grow to their full weight before they kill them. So they genetically modify them so that they grow really quickly. And because they grow at such a fast rate, which isn't natural, they struggle to hold their bodies up. And over 95% of chickens are factory farmed in the UK. Free range is a load of rubbish as well. Free range means they just have slightly bigger square space inside of a barn, which is usually, I don't know the exact measurements, but it's about 30 centimetres by 30 centimetres. Something like that. Yes, Ingrid, South Coast, 100%. Thank you so much. Hating is a reflection of inner hatred. I'm sure you guys live such amazing lives sitting on YouTube live hating for no reason. Exactly, Scott, exactly. I don't even know I'm going to stop these two. They are literally spamming it as much as we like the trolls as well, because they help the they help the algorithm. Exactly, thank you, Matty. The thing is, right, the thing is, guys, I'm not someone that's like, you know, if you were out in the wild, if you were out in, you know, and you live in the hills and you're struggling, your crops aren't growing, and like you need to eat, otherwise you're going to die, and you can hunt something, then it's justified, you know what I mean? You can justify that because you're going to die, so you could say that if you don't eat this animal, then you're going to die. But we're not in that. Sorry, I don't have a oh, sorry. I don't have a microphone, so when the cars go past, I have to kind of be quiet and then carry on talking. But we're not in a survival situation. This isn't justified. This is for pleasure. This is because you want to eat something. It's not because you need to. And the thing is, there's a majority of people that are just really entitled, that go, oh, I can just go to the shop and buy this. If you pick those people up, put them out somewhere in the middle of nowhere, they would struggle to survive. They wouldn't even know how to hunt an animal. They wouldn't even know how to kill them, process them, do all the stuff. They wouldn't even want to do that. And so what is so wrong about it is that people are just like, because I'm human and because someone else can do it, I'm entitled to do it. Oh, I need to get some water. I'm getting really dry throat. And it's just not justified. It's the mass production of it, and it's just the fact that we just see animals as a product and as a commodity for us. There's no care for them. There's just this senseless like conveyor belt of just like breeding these animals and then sending them to slaughter, killing them. And it's just like this kind of like conveyor belt that just goes on in the background and people don't see it, and because they don't see it, they just don't even think about it. And I'm here to reach the people that have a heart, the people that do think about these things, that think outside of themselves, to see this injustice and to turn vegan for the animals. Because right now, like, this isn't for people to survive. We've got like, it's not proper food, but for fuck's sake, we've got Tim Tams and shit, which are all the way from Australia. We have all types of different food from all around the world. We have fruits, veg, we have, which we shouldn't have. We should be surviving off of what is grown in the UK. But we have so much choice in the supermarkets, it's unbelievable. And we do not need to exploit animals and do this to animals anymore. It's not for survival. It's for pure greed and selfishness. I don't even know what you're talking about. You give vegans a bad image. Okay, so I'm just going to adjust this guy's few comments. You give vegans a bad image. Why do I give them a bad image? Why a Muslim slaughterhouse? So this isn't, I haven't come here specifically because it's a halal slaughterhouse. I've come here because this is the most local slaughterhouse to me. It just happens to be a halal slaughterhouse. There's no other slaughterhouses. This is about 15 minutes from where I grew up. The other slaughterhouses local to, the closest slaughterhouses to me are then in London, Bedford and Milton Keynes, which are over an hour away. So I've come to the most local slaughterhouse because this is literally 15 minutes down the lanes from my house, from my parents' house, which is where I'm staying. And also this is the place that actually turned me vegetarian back in the day. Yeah, so back in the day there's a veterinary service just down there, and I was taking my dog to the vets, and then literally a chicken truck pulled in next to me, and I saw the chickens, they were right next to my face, and I was like, I can't do this anymore. So I haven't come here just personally to attack the Muslim community or the halal slaughter. It just happens to be a halal slaughterhouse. It's my most local slaughterhouse. So and the thing is as well, most people don't know, a lot of people don't know, and also as well the like touching base on like the Muslim community and the halal, Joey Carbstrong actually exposed a slaughterhouse, a halal slaughterhouse. He went in, put cameras in, and he spoke to the owner, and he actually exposed what was going on behind the slaughterhouse, and he actually opened the eyes to so many Muslims. They were thanking him that that slaughterhouse actually got shut down because people were so devastated that they were being lied to, and they were believing that, you know, that the meat that they were getting was halal. They were like humane washing them with halal, and they were so over the moon that Joey exposed this and showed the truth, like meat eaters and non-meat eaters, vegans, non-vegans, like everyone was grateful because he exposed what was going on behind closed doors. Also with this as well, with it being halal, you're not meant to have the animals see each other be slaughtered. That is literally impossible when you are slaughtering thousands and thousands of chickens. They are next to each other on a conveyor belt as they're having their throats slit. So that is definitely not halal. The only way to truly be halal, because you are literally relying on trusting these people that are selling you these products, the only way you can know for yourself that you're truly living halal is to be vegan, because there's no suffering. We do not exploit animals, and that way you know that there's no harm being done. But yeah guys, this isn't, I'm not here specifically because it's halal. It's just the most local slaughterhouse to me. It's literally 15 minutes down the road, and this is the place that I see on the main road. I see the trucks coming all the time with the chickens on, and I was like, I want to go to where they're going. That's the slaughterhouse that I'm going to target. Yeah, it's called a piercing. So that was... I do look like a woodland princess, thank you. Muslim hater, what a load of rubbish, mate. What a load of rubbish. I stand for one love, unity, respect, equal. I want animals to be equal. I believe in no harm. I do not judge people by the colour of their skin, where they come from, their beliefs. I'm about unity, one love and respect. We all bleed the same, we all breathe the same, we all come into this world the same way, we all leave the world the same way. I don't hate on anybody. I don't hate on anyone at all. Oh, it's ate on my hair. Right, I need to plug this in. Right, guys, I'm going to go and get my charger really quick. Stay right there because I need to plug my internet in. Oh, right, I'm back. So I have to plug this in, because otherwise I don't have signal really down here. Oh. Like and sub if you like live. Yeah. Shah Smith. Funny enough, mate, like, you think that I'm doing nothing and that this won't work. Oh, there's a dead spider in my hair. God, you guys are gonna feed off of that. If it wasn't for someone, so Mel and Steve are activists, right? They go out and do this. If it wasn't for those people going out and filming outside the slaughterhouses, talking to people, getting this sort of footage, I would have never turned vegan. Since being vegan, 2 of my friends have now turned vegan. So, and it works like that. And then if they talk to people and they inspire people to go vegan, you know, when slavery was about, the majority voted like for slavery, but it was a minority of people that thought and saw an injustice, and they decided to make change, and then eventually slavery was abolished as we know it. There's modern day slavery now, but so you might think by me standing outside of a slaughterhouse raising awareness is doing absolutely nothing, but if I can get 10 people to go vegan and they turn 10 people each, that's 100 people that have gone vegan, and you save over, I can't remember the figures, but it's like on average around 200 animals a year alone by one person going vegan. So that could be 2,000 animals that don't get slaughtered just by me standing here and inspiring others to do the same. It's a knock-on effect. And if it wasn't for people like, I haven't myself put cameras inside slaughterhouses, but if it wasn't for people like Joey Carbstrong and these vegan activists that have gone in and put cameras in places, we wouldn't know about pigs being gassed. We wouldn't see the atrocities, and so many people have turned vegan because of that. Slaughterhouses have been closed down because of that. Halal Slaughterhouse has been closed down because of Joey Carbstrong exposing what goes on inside. Recently, Tesco's, Sainsbury's, Asda, I think, all of those shops have stopped supplying the places where they get their pork, stopped supplying products where they get their pork from, because of the mistreatment of animals that was exposed by people like myself, standing and doing stuff like this. Vegans expose that stuff, and now Tesco's and stuff aren't supplying their products. So you think that standing here is doing nothing, but there is a lot going on. There is a lot going on. But yeah, guys, we're outside of a Halal Chicken Slaughterhouse. I'm going to send the drone over again in a minute, I think. I was standing at the gates, but I have been asked to move just outside because there was one lorry that came around really fast. He saw me, but didn't slow down, and then the guy come out and was like, I don't want you getting hurt, and he was being genuine. He's really nice. He's actually really sound. Like, he gave me a hug. So yeah, I'm just outside the gates. I'm going to send the drone up over again in a minute because yesterday I caught some footage of them processing the chickens and stuff, so I am going to go and send the drone up. I will have to move over there to do it though, because I can't send it from here. There's trees and a road, so I can't send it from here. Do you know what? The thing is, maybe the farmer might see this and go vegan. there are actually farmers that have turned vegan since activists have started like talking about it more. There are people that used to be like dairy cow owners that have gone vegan that now have sanctuaries. There was a guy who used to work on a farm and he literally sold or like gave all of his cows away to sanctuaries. He was like, I'm not doing this anymore, and he changed his life and started farming plant-based. Thank you so much, Jeremy, sorry. Thank you. Honestly, I'm getting personally attacked quite a lot today, but I'm just, it's nothing I'm not used to. It's just, I just sit and think I'm just so glad I'm not a bully. I'm so glad I'm not someone that goes online and has to insult someone to make themselves feel better. Like, I'm a kind-hearted person to people and to animals. I extend it to every living being on this planet. No matter how you look, no matter your skin colour, whether you walk on 2 legs or 4 legs or 8 legs, I care, innit? So yeah, I just know I'm not a bully, and I'm just glad I'm not a bully, and I'm glad that I don't feel like I have to insult people to make myself seem better. I don't feel like I need to joke about animals being killed to make myself seem superior, like, you know. Oh, Sean, thank you so much. It's really nice to see some nice comments coming in. Yeah, exactly, Jeremy, thank you. So I'm pretty sure, oh, Flocky, yes I am. I am. I can't lie, I'm a terrible liar. Even when I'm not lying, I laugh and people go, you're lying, and I'm like, I'm not lying. But I just care. I care a lot. I care about everything, care about everyone. And the thing is as well, like, me caring is extended like to people, because this isn't just this is about the animals, but also this agriculture is fucking the planet. So it's not just, it is about the animals, but it's also about our existence on this planet. Like, if people don't give an actual shit about our existence and think we can keep consuming stuff at this rate, then you're just selfish and you don't give a shit about anyone but yourself. And you should give a shit, because this is the world that we're living in. We can't go and swim in like natural rivers and shit because they're polluted because of farms and all sorts of different things, of sewage and waste, and you know, our planet's getting fucked because of this shit. The animals are being murdered like en masse, purely for people to put them in a sandwich and then flush it down the toilet later on. It's like, it's just the entitled, consuming, selfish, average human being needs to wake the fuck up and open their eyes and have a heart outside of themselves. Like, it's mad. You even make your dog eat raw meat. What, you like get their head and make them eat it, do you? You're so effing repetitive. Yeah, because you know what? The comments in here are repetitive. And also because I need to keep repeating myself, because people come and go out of this live, so I need to keep repeating it. I need to like drill it in. I'm here for the chickens, I'm not here for anything else. So I am going to be repetitive. Do you know what's more repetitive though? Non-vegans going, lions though, avocados though, almonds though, crop deaths though, what else do we have? Rodents though, bees though, and all of this shit. It's just like, that's what's repetitive. We have to keep up with the repetitive bullshit that we get coming through the comments. There's videos of slaughterhouses and animal kill shelters. Go watch them. Exactly, guys. Please go watch Dominion or Pignorant. If you've got Amazon Prime, Pignorant on Amazon Prime. Dominion is on YouTube. It is a hard watch. But when you see that, you're like, holy shit. Literally, like, it's just it's absolutely devastating. Like, even as a meat, even as someone who enjoys eating meat, you can't watch that and be like not shocked by it. Like, it's Dominion. Please go watch it. It's on YouTube. It's free. If you don't care in the slightest, then you're a heartless human being, and people need to probably be careful of you, because if you're not affected in the slightest by stuff like that, then there's something seriously wrong with you. Seriously wrong with you. So this is the fridge truck coming down the road. So that's the fridge truck. Ah, what the fuck, I'm getting done up by the so that's the fridge truck. You can see the refrigeration stuff on the side. They come round so fast. They come round so fast. Yes, I do feed my dog a vegan diet. He took a while. My parents aren't vegan, so they when he's been around them, he's a very, very smart little dog, and he won't eat what I give him, and he tries to get the cheese and all of that, but it doesn't do him any good. He's constantly scratching his gut, like he's licking himself. So he has been on a vegan diet now for a couple of weeks, which is good. He absolutely loves his vegetables. He loves carrot, broccoli, asparagus. He likes butter beans, chickpeas. Yeah, he's on a vegan diet now, and I'm so proud of him. So proud of him. My dog is not a carnivore, mate. He's an omnivore. Go and do some fucking research. Dogs are omnivores, not carnivores. Jesus. So I am outside of a Halal Chicken Slaughterhouse. I am raising awareness for the chickens going inside this place. We kill about 2.8 million chickens on average a day in the UK. We kill about 20 million chickens a week in the UK for a needless, pointless sandwich, when you can eat so many other things that do not involve killing animals and exploiting animals. These animals are babies. They're literally 6 to 9 weeks old. They're literally babies, guys. And the male ones, here's one for the guys, the male ones, purely because they're male, they get blended up alive on the first day of life because they're useless. Thank you, Jacob. Yeah, I am. There's so many comments coming up. I'm not purposely dodging any, but I'm also just ignoring the stupid trolls that just say stupid shit that I don't need to give any of my energy to. I'm very sensitive when it comes to energies, and I'm not wasting my energy on people like that. So I'm here to talk to the people that have a heart. I'm here to open their eyes to what goes on. I'm here to ask people to go vegan for the animals. They need us. Thousands and thousands of animals are just getting murdered every single day. Calves are being stolen from their mothers. Baby pigs are kept in farrowing sheds. They can't move for, like, they're literally kept in a cage for like 8 weeks or more while they have piglets. What we're doing to these animals is disgusting, and it's cannot justify it. God, I'm still streaming for 4 hours now. You're chatting absolute rubbish. I got here at 8 o'clock. It's been 2 hours. You're saying we does. What is my hat? It's a rabbit. It's a rabbit. It's a hood. If you gave your dog a bone, he would eat it. Yeah, he would. But if you gave your child a packet of sweets every night for dinner, they would eat it too. But you give them healthy food, don't you? Because you care about them and you want them to live healthily. So I feed my dog a healthy, vegan, plant-based diet because I care about him. Dogs these days, dogs can live like up until they're like in their 20s. And a lot of vegan dogs have lived into their 20s. But dogs now die around like the ages of like 10, 11, stuff like that because of the shit that we're feeding them. I feed him the diet that I feed him because I care about him and I want him to be healthy. I'm his guardian. If I had kids, I wouldn't give them sweets every day. Like my dog, I wouldn't give him meat every day. I wouldn't give him, you know, it's the same. Oh my God, pigeon, move. There was a pigeon in the road. Hippie, does a vet at least oversee your dog's diet? Not yet, because he's literally only actually been on a plant-based diet for maybe like 2 weeks. It's taken me a while to kind of get his diet changed because he's a very smart, clever dog, and he likes to trick people, and he's very clever. He knows he like won't eat if he knows that he could get like cheese or something like that. So he won't eat, and then when he realizes he's not getting something, he'll go and eat his food. So he's a very clever boy. My mum and dad aren't vegan and they're terrible at feeding him snacks behind my back and not respecting my wishes, which is pretty sad. But they've been away. I've been with my brother who's got an English Bull Terrier. He's a vegan dog, and my brother and his partner have 2 English Bull Terriers which are both vegan. They've both been to the vet and the vet said their health is at optimum. They are so healthy. So yeah, once he's been on this diet for a little while, then I'll take him to the vet. I'll probably get him checked and see how he's getting on. But also, I'm not someone who's got money to go to the vet all the time. Last time I took him to the vet, I wanted to get a nail out. They didn't even take the nail out. They drugged him, put him under, and it cost me over 300 quid, and they didn't even do anything to him. So I don't actually have a huge amount of money to spend like 70 quid to go and like just check on him all the time. But once he's been on this diet for a few weeks, then I'll probably go get him checked and make sure he's getting everything that he needs. What a stupid thing to say. You're absolutely ridiculous. Dogs are omnivores. They are omnivores, which means that they can survive off of plants, that they do not need meat to survive. So as long as they're getting all the nutrients that they need, which you can get from plants, they can be healthy. You do not need to feed your dogs or other animals for them to survive and for them to live. There are plenty of examples of vegan dogs living to over 20 years old. So yeah, I'm doing this so my dog has a healthy lifestyle and doesn't die at the age of like 15. I want him to be healthy. I look after him in the best way I can. I'm his guardian. I love him more than I love humans. I would do absolutely anything for my dog. But yeah, he loves vegetables. He absolutely loves that. He loves chickpeas. He loves butter beans. Asparagus. He ate bean sprouts once. Tender stem broccoli. He likes soup. He likes carrots. So yeah. I'm not going to add fish to his diet because I'm vegan, but you can add omega-3s and things like that to his diet without using, without exploiting animals and murdering animals. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, thank you. I'm not starving it. Don't be fucking stupid. Yesterday he had broccoli. He had broccoli stem. He had a bowl of biscuits. He had carrots. He's not starving. Woo! Look at that. That was a beautiful car. Mate, he wanted them. I was eating my dinner and I'm like, what do you want? And he's like pouring at me and I was like, what do you want? So I gave him a butter bean and he yammed it, and I gave him another one and he yammed it. He loves them. Don't report me to the RSPCA because they don't give a fuck about animals. If you're going to report me to another place, because RSPCA, if I'm an animal abuser, RSPCA are animal abusers as well, so they probably won't do anything. You lot. Shut up, you bunch of mugs. Right, I'm gonna go get the drone up, I think. Because yeah, I need to. What the fuck, I'm hearing carrots and broccoli for a carnivore. Dogs are not carnivores. They're omnivores. Dogs are not carnivores. But yeah, we are here for the brittle hair. What are you talking about? How's my hair brittle? But yeah, we are here. Show us my dog. My dog's not here right now. I'm standing on the edge of a road of a slaughterhouse where he could possibly get run over. I haven't brought my dog with me for the simple fact that it's not fair to have him standing at the side of the road where he could possibly get hit by a lorry. So my dog isn't with me right now. He's with my boyfriend. Because you don't, if you're an omnivore, you don't need meat to survive. You can survive off of plants and meat. So he doesn't need meat to survive. He can survive and be healthy. As long as he's got all the nutrients, he can survive and be healthy on a plant-based diet. He doesn't need meat to survive. Neither do we. It's like going back to school, isn't it? Except school actually teaches you a load of bollocks. There's so many people just pick and choose what they want to believe, no critical thinking. Exactly. Exactly. Right, here's an empty truck. Oh shit. There's an empty truck. Come on, my fucking drone, you. So that the chickens came in. The chickens came in on the truck. In that truck, they get pulled out, strung up by their ankles, throat slit, drained of their blood, depulked, thrown